Iowa is topping the charts again, this time in materials it sends overseas. The White House is using Iowa as an example of success as the president works to help rural businesses sell their products around the globe. Fox 28 News reporter Kevin Barry is live in the newsroom with one business that pitched into that effort.
Yeah, Joy, we already knew that Iowa's agriculture feeds much of the nation and some parts of the world, but also some of the things that are manufactured here also travel their way around the globe. And the idea from the White House is just to make sure that continues. Shelves in Jim Rogers' office hold medical devices piled on top of one another.
Our culture cell research chamber, there's two different styles.
Made in Iowa City.
It's called the Iowa PK press for doing cornea transplants.
But used around the world.
And I patented that back in 1992.
So the president's nod to Iowa for its record number of exports isn't a huge surprise.
There's a lot of things that are probably produced in Iowa and in the corridor back and forth that people don't know that are exported.
Iowa exported a record high $15.1 billion of goods in 2014, helping the U.S. reach its own record, $2.35 trillion. A big sum reached one small product at a time.
We get orders from Australia and all over for the scleral shell, and they're made right here in Iowa City. They're made right here in this shop, and I'm the only one that makes them.
But it doesn't end with a presidential pat on the back. The White House is working to increase exports from businesses like Jim's. It's linking rural manufacturers to international buyers and working with banks to better address a business owner's needs, like when Jim's laser was just too old.
Things are advanced, so I went ahead and bought a new laser so we can take and do laser etching or laser cutting or laser engraving or anything like that.
He needed a bit of money to cover the purchase, and he got it from a bank down the street, keeping Jim going and the economy he's tied to. Now, on a much larger level, General Mills chooses to do some of its manufacturing here in Iowa. They say it's because of the workforce, ingredients, and the local communities.